The lady pulled the hot dog out of the dog's mouth, knocked on my window, and asked me, "Is this yours?" and proceeded to make a gesture like, "Do you still want it?" What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Out of Metallic World. Thank you for joining me today. Now, I don't really know how to preface this video. It's not a normal video. It's not a Funko unboxing. It's not a belt unboxing. This one, if you're not over 18, you should probably turn it off right now. Yesterday, I had to go and take these giant banners to this place. Now, this isn't glorious work. I'm basically a servant. I do what I'm told. I don't make eye contact with people. I don't speak unless spoken to. And the best thing about installs is the people that are supposed to give me the information never give me all the information, no matter how many times I ask for it. I ask for a time for the install from my bosses, and no one tells me. So I call the fancy resort and ask them, what time can I do the installation? Because obviously my bosses don't want me to know what time. It's some kind of mystery. And here's the catch. If I'm late, I get in trouble. Like I'm some kind of all-knowing being from another universe. Hey, if I was some kind of all-knowing creature from anywhere, I wouldn't be walking through a resort carrying these giant heavy banners. I'd be owning the resort, okay? So I show up early, too early, and I go to the front desk and the lady behind the desk says, "Oh, that won't be ready until 11:30. It's 9 a.m., okay? And I'm in a part of LA where there's nowhere to park. You can't find a parking place anywhere unless if you want to pay $20 per minute. So I leave. I have to. I can't just wander around this resort in a wrestling shirt like this, looking at people and bothering people and just, oh, what's this, and breaking things. I'll be tased, pepper sprayed, and arrested in less than 5 minutes. I drive around for a bit. 15, 20 minutes goes by. I finally find a spot. Boom. I'm going to park right there. Now, I am confident enough to park and sit in the truck. I'm not confident enough to park the truck and leave the truck because the signs are so confusing. They have like things that say, oh, you can park here between 2 to 3 p.m. on Monday through Friday, but Wednesday through Monday, you can't park here between 8 to 7. You have to have a permit. You don't have to have a permit. It doesn't make any sense, so I have to stay in the truck. If I walk away, it won't be there when I get back. So I'm sitting there for about 10 minutes, just minding my own business, and Tesla pulls up and parks right in front of me. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, there's parking there now. It wasn't when I was looking for a spot 10 minutes ago, but as soon as I parked, all the cars left. Like, was everyone waiting for me to find a spot to leave? So she parks, gets out. It's an attractive blonde lady. They're everywhere in LA. We have an abundance of attractive blonde haired women in LA. It's no big deal. But she's still an attractive blonde lady, so when she got out, I checked her out. I don't know exactly what it looked like, but it's probably like, okay, all right, I agree with that. Good job. Good job, God. Made another one. Now, this is where the story kind of takes a turn, if you will. So the lady gets out of the car, and this dude runs out from his place, runs up to her, and gives her a big hug. All right. I didn't pay too much attention to the dude because A, he's a dude, and B, he's a dude. Just some guy with white pants and a fanny pack. No big deal, right? Wrong. Now here's a picture of him and that fanny pack. Now as you can clearly see, that's not a fanny pack. I don't know what he's got going on in there, but it's so giant I thought he had a freaking fanny pack on. Hopefully my editor has cropped out this guy's face because God forbid this is the video that finally goes viral for me and Big Balls McGee over here finds out that I made a video about him and takes me to court and sues me because he's got the balls to do it. We can see it right here. I'm not hating on him. Congrats. Good for you. I sound like Christian Bale when he snapped at the guy on the set. Good for you. But my problem is the fact that you wear pants that tight when you have a snapping turtle in your banana hammock. I mean, I know why. It's the same reason why women wear spandex or push-up bras to show off the goodies. But I'm not trying to see all that at 9 o'clock in the morning. While I was trying to find a place to park, I stopped at Wiener Schnitzel to get something to eat. You think I'm going to eat a hot dog after Captain Winky shows up? Heck no! There's no way. I just rolled down my window and dropped that bad boy out on the street for some squirrels to fight over. Have you ever heard of BDE? If you haven't, pause this video right now, look it up, and then come back because this guy had it. And here's how I know he had it. So I'm in the truck, still just patiently waiting for 11:30 to roll around so I could finally leave. Because I can't do anything else. I can't eat, obviously, because I'm disgusted and I've already thrown my hot dog out the window. And about 5 minutes go by, and this lady walking her dog comes right by my truck, and all of a sudden the dog starts eating the hot dog, and she starts yelling at her dog. The lady pulled the hot dog out of the dog's mouth, knocked on my window, and asked me, "Is this yours?" and proceeded to make a gesture like, "Do you still want it?" Now, I can't stress this enough. I pray to every single God out there. God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Kanye, whoever you worship. I pray to all of them that no day ever comes where I contemplate eating after a dog. If I had a dog, there's no way I'm eating after it. And there's definitely no way I'm eating after a stranger's dog. Now you might ask yourself, why? And if you do ask that question, you're clearly homeless and stealing somebody's Wi-Fi. But I'm such a good guy, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Because I don't know where that dog's mouth hasn't been, but I know exactly where that dog's mouth has been. And if that dog was wearing clothes, those parts will be covered, and that's where its mouth has been. And that's why I can't date a girl that kisses her dog on the mouth or lets it lick her. Why don't we just cut the middleman out and you just lick your dog's balls? Let's just do that, shall we? Does that work for everyone? Since it makes it easier, we cut the time out because we got stuff to do. Let's just go ahead and have you lick your dog's balls because that's what you're doing. Great! I went off on a tangent. So here's how I know this guy had BDE. They went around to the trunk of her car and she stretched her arms up and he went up into her shirt and grabbed her boob. This guy doesn't have BDE because when it comes to her, she was clearly fine with it. This guy has BDE because he did it in front of me. He had to know I was there. He saw me interact with Hot Dog Lady just 5 minutes before that. No. He wanted to show off what he could do that I couldn't do, which as far as I could tell was harass somebody in public sexually. I don't know. Woo, you're the man. It's kind of like the people that drive by with their big Mustangs or whatever kind of fast cars. Does that ever work? Does that ever work? I mean, I've never got my panties wet from that. Not once. I didn't care. I just wanted to go inside so I could stop seeing the freak show going on. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere because I couldn't find another parking spot, so I was just stuck there for at least another 2 hours. And eventually, and finally, or finally, as The Rock would say, they went into his place. And they had sex. And I know what you're wondering. How do you know they had sex, Adam? It's simple. They asked me to watch. No. He came out like 10 minutes later, and he wasn't wearing a shirt. And as you can see from this picture, he clearly has a lot less survival gear in his fanny pack. So she did eventually leave. And then as she was leaving, he turned around and looked at me and winked at me like, you know what I just did? A little, No, that didn't happen. But she did leave, and then he ran back into his apartment. I'm guessing he ran a lot faster because of all the weight he just lost recently and the situation. That is my odd story for you today. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. If you could do me a huge favor and like this video, comment below, subscribe, that would be great. I do appreciate all you guys checking it out. And until next time, peace.